My name is Chris, and welcome to the Camper Dan File.
So I'm finally in the junkyard, and it's busier than it be, guys. I'm taking a scenic route to get to the Nissan SUV section. It's about 12:30-ish. Not much for new inventory here. I believe there's only 2 new R50s on the yard and 1 sold WD-21. So I'm gonna go check out those 3 rigs and see what else is here. I'll probably check out the back stock also. And since I'm already here, I'll probably go over to the Nissan car section and see what they got over there. Not a Nissan, but still cool. Check out these wheels, guys. I don't know if these are real bead lockers or not, but looks like all 4 here. These are 265/75/16s. All 4 here. That's cool. On a Tahoe. What year is this guy? This one's a 99. Not bad. It's like miscellaneous wheels just scattered about the place. Here's some more off-roading type wheels. On these rims we have 305/70 R16s. So this probably came off of a Chevy. Or possibly a Ford. Although we're nowhere near the Ford row. It's more back towards the front there. So I'm gonna go out on the limb and say that they came off of one of these Chevys. Here's a 15-inch steel wheel. This one's rocking 32 by 11.5 R15. And there's the offset stamp on the back of this guy. Nope, no such luck. But man, just look at it. Oh, and there's another one. You gotta be kidding me. So this is probably the same wheel, just with a different tire on it. Yep, this is a BFG mud terrain. Someone's listening to reggae. They bought the little boom box so they can listen to music while they wrench. I think that's pretty cool. They have a camp chair set up and everything. That's how you know when someone's serious about being in a junkyard. So these are BFGs. This one is a 265/70 R17 on this Dodge Dakota. Nothing I would be interested in, but again, if you were looking for wheels for your rig, this is a good way to find them. For those of you that have been following along on the channel for a while, you all know that's how I scored my Steelies. And I've been extremely happy with that purchase. If I had to do it again, I would. If I was looking for wheels again, that's exactly how I go about acquiring them. Oh my. Well, this is the true epitome of upcycling everything. It's a taco. What year? 1999 taco. Yeah, they really went to town on this thing. Nothing went to waste. Yeah, that's good. And again, that's why the junkyard exists, guys. Get in where you fit in and take as much as possible. Here's our WD-21. This one still has one headlamp left. I'm almost tempted to take it, especially since most of the work was already done for me. But let me nose around this thing and see what's here. So this thing did have a spare tire and a vinyl cover that I was thinking about getting, but it was ripped, so I'm not too sad about it not being here. This one had a Sirius XM setup in here. There's a tuner right there. Oh, they left it behind because it's damaged. Here's a bottle jack. For those of you that have been following along with the last series of junkyard videos, you guys know I've been talking about this thing quite a bit. So this is the original unit for the WD-21 and D-21. This is what it would have looked like. Ooh. Tail lights on this thing is decent. Well, one of them is. Only one of them is here. Rubber's a bit weathered, but the actual tail lamp assembly itself is still here. It's still in really good shape. Yeah, we're gonna have to find a way to get in this guy. No frills, no sunroof. The cluster's still here, but it has less to be desired. It's seen better days. It even has a trailer brake controller. What? Of course, they ruined the clamshell. I hate when somebody's done that. It's like, why would you do that? Yeah, they absolutely destroyed it. There's the clamshell. And it was in perfect shape before the rig got here. You know, I'm pretty sure someone could have utilized that, but not now with it being busted like that. The two front door cards were taken. Front seats, obviously. Back seats are still here. They can clean up, I guess. Here's a green R50 Pathfinder. What's left of it anyway. Let's see what year this guy was. 1996. And I'm happy because look at what's still here. I'll go ahead and grab that now too. Guys, I almost walked past it looking for it. So here's a 2002 R50 Pathfinder. This one is in maroon. Leather interior. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it possibly had a privacy cover back here. And look at how clean that area was. But I'm gonna show you guys what else I'm really excited about. Check this out. So like I said, it has a leather interior, right? I found one of its floor mats laying right here. The driver's side one. Yeah, it's kind of dirty, but I think I can clean this up. Let me get a little bit of gas and get some of these oil stains out. The back side has oil on it, definitely. But I'm gonna take a chance and try and clean it up. But dig this. Look at the rest of the interior, guys. See what it has? Are you pondering what I'm pondering? Oh, there's even a key still here. What? Yeah, I'm gonna try and carefully remove this. If I can get this out in one piece, guys, we got a couple $100 coming our way. For sure. Oh, and there's even some sun visors to boot. I might take those too. All right, so we got a partial win, guys. We got the main section of the center console trim bezel. Sadly, our clock and AC vent did not make it. And I'll explain. So, one of the things that I've noticed with these clocks, yeah, I broke it. I'm fessing up, guys. I broke it. These things never come out. Now, I have an actual plastic prying tool that I come to the junkyard with. I think I need to start traveling with my Harbor Freight ones. I have a whole assortment. But I usually take this and use it to get the clocks out of the dash. And I've had very good success with that. But today, as soon as I started prying at the top, as soon as I put the tool on it, this section right here, it just and came right off. I want to say altogether, if I was able to get these and just these, not even the switch, just these, along with that, and our center console here, I could have sold all of those items together for about $400 or $500. I'm not kidding. Now, I'm not gonna take the window switches, although I kind of need one. But these, I think they're a different style other than what's in my R50. But maybe I might still get one. But I think what I want to do is just get all of the wood plastic pieces without the switch. So I'm just going to take the plastic trim, and I may take the master switch with a warranty. I don't need the bezel. I just need the switch itself because one of my buttons stopped illuminating. I think it was the window lock button, and the bulbs are not serviceable. So let me go ahead and pry these off, and I'm going to take these guys too because I got to make some money. Another cool thing about this rig, I don't know if you guys noticed when I showed you the trunk space earlier. Well, this thing had a system in it with TVs, guys, in the headrest, audio box. Really sweet. And just look at that steering wheel. Too bad they don't sell the airbags because I would definitely pull that thing. That is a really nice wheel. So yeah, guys, this is what's left of a 2005 Nissan Frontier crew cab. Just take a look at this thing. It got hit so hard, guys. It literally got knocked off of its frame. I've never seen anything like this. Look at the interior. Look how twisted and mangled this was. If anybody was sitting in the back seat here, they'd be dead, or if they lived, they would have no legs. Just look at the seat. That's a passenger front seat. Look at the driver's side. Just look at it. Look at the damage. And it's even worse when you look at it from the other side. Ooh, an overhead dome light console. We might take that if it's not damaged. Yeah. Check this thing out. Oh my goodness. So the engine and trans have been removed already. So that's good, but just look. Look at this thing. Huh? If I didn't know any better, I'd say either they lost control and slammed into a pole or maybe a tree. Because, this goes from the bottom all the way up to the top. And look, this is where the passenger would have been sitting if anyone was in here. They would have died. There's no way. Slow down, people. Slow down. Wow. Yeah. And that's the thing. You just have to look at some of these vehicles when they come in here and just say, wow, and then ask yourself, why? Why? How did this happen? All right, let's take a look at that dome light console. I think I'm going to snag that if possible. Anybody looking for a right Bugs Bunny Jordan? It's right here. So here's our WD-21 again. And here's what's left of the vinyl spare tire cover. I was hoping that it was still in good shape, but the sun definitely destroyed that thing. Another thing that I know people are looking for sure from this rig is going to be the fender flares. This one still has all 4 of them. And if you can get them off in good shape, I actually seen a full set of these sell recently for about 60 to 70 bucks. This one though is warped, so I don't think anybody in their right mind would want this. But I guess, have something that's warped versus not having it at all. I don't know. This one has drums in the back. I know there's a few select WD-21s out there with disc brakes in the rear. This one did have power windows. This one is a 1992. And it also had cruise control. So here's what's left of a late model Nissan Pathfinder. This one is a 2013. And I was doing some research on this vehicle, and I noticed that some of its parts are actually pretty lucrative. One part in particular, you might recognize this from the interior of my 5th gen Ultima. But this overhead console, I just sold one for an Ultima, and this is identical, but it's still in good shape. And the cool thing is, this really doesn't require a tool to be removed. You just have to get your fingers around the lip there and just yank down, essentially. So I'm going to see if I can do that now. And sadly for our O2, the back seats have seen better days. But dig this. So like I just mentioned, this is an O2, right? But guess what this guy doesn't have? No hatch glass release feature. Very interesting. Very, very interesting indeed. So I'm just looking at the back stock real quick. I see at least one R50 Pathfinder back there on this side. I know there's another that has the spare tire carrier hardware, minus the tire carrier itself. Looks like there's 2 Armadas there too. Yep, that green R50 with the tire carrier hardware. It's still back here. Yep, there it is. Yep, that R50 with the spare tire carrier hardware. Still back here, so I'll be able to hopefully get the last remaining bits that I need for my customer. Over here, here's a gold one, and then a few vehicles down, there's a black one, 96 through 99. Oh, and here's an Infiniti QX4 in front of us with a smashed front end. So yeah, there's at least 4 R50s back there that I can readily identify. I'm hopeful that there's more than just 4 back there, but of course we won't know until they come out to the yard. But nothing with a tire carrier. Again, I'm gonna be putting the tire carrier business on pause for now. Like I said, I have one other customer that's looking for the mounting hardware. Well, actually 2 more that's looking for mounting hardware. And if I'm able to help the both of them, I will. But outside of that, I'm not really going to be pulling those things anymore unless I come across the aluminum variant. And that one is not going to be for sale. Now, if I'm lucky enough to find a secondary one, I may sell it, but it's gonna cost. The line to get out of here today. Wow, I almost missed this thing, guys. It's a little Datsun. This one's nice. Woo! 280 with the T-top. Wow, this thing is clean. This is a really nice example. Really nice. Wow. Manual. It's the only way to go. All right, guys. So we're back at home with today's catch from the junkyard. We have a driver's side floor mat. Yes, I know it's not the best looking, but with a little bit of elbow grease and some luck, I think we can clean this thing up. Now, my driver's side floor mat is still in okay shape. This one is okay also, but I kind of been wanting to replace it with another. The 2002 R50 in maroon that we looked at today, where we got the wood grain center console trim bezel. That thing actually had all 4 of its floor mats, but guess where they ended up, including this one. That's right, you guessed it, on the ground, swimming in oil. This one does need to be cleaned. I'm gonna probably work on this tomorrow. We were able to get a 3rd brake light this time. Thankfully, the Junkyard vultures did not get us. Here we have a external power rear view mirror adjustment switch. We also got the wood grain accent power window switch trim. We got all 4 of them. We have the master door switch itself. I'm keeping that for my R50 because, again, one of my buttons no longer illuminates. We got a ashtray. It's kind of gross. It just needs to be cleaned up. Honestly, I don't even know why I bought it. I don't really sell these, and I don't exactly need one. I have one that's complete and intact. Kind of an impulse buy there. Here we have the center console trim bezel. Again, this thing was 100% intact, including the clock. Sadly, the second I attempted to remove the clock, it broke. I feel really bad about that because had I had that along with all of these other wood grain pieces, I could have made a couple $100. I'm still gonna make bank on this, but it would have been much better had I had the clock and AC vent. So, not bad.
Thanks again for stopping by the Camper Dan Files. My name is Chris. If you've enjoyed today's video, go ahead and give it a like. And while you're at it, don't forget to share, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, keep using your Pathfinder as a Pathfinder, on or off the pavement.